Hello and welcome. This is Gunner, and we're back with some more MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. And I just completed a tricky convoy mission that caused me to have to repair the Mad Cat I was piloting, which I already did off camera. And unfortunately, that was a mission I really shouldn't have selected, as it was a pro-Steiner mission. We're trying to go the Davian route, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I selected a mission that I really shouldn't have done because of that. Now, I did review the footage afterwards, and I didn't lose any Davian support. I did gain Steiner support because it was a Steiner mission, and I realized this mistake when I was taking a look at what missions were available for this video. And I realized that this mission popped up, and I figured this mission popped up because of completing this mission. And when I was looking at it, I noticed that it said Employer Steiner Military. So yeah, this was definitely a Steiner mission, and I just wasn't paying close attention. This is the point in the game where I do need to pay attention to that. Fortunately for me, that mission really didn't hurt our ability to go forward. The mission we should have selected after doing stealth was the MechWorks attack. So I'm going to try from here on out to be a little bit more cognizant of which missions I'm taking, because I cannot take too many of these Steiner missions. For instance, if I take this assault mission, that would be really bad for me. So I don't want to do that, because that would probably lock me out of future Davian missions. Let's take a look at the MechWorks attack mission.
Okay, Commander. This mission is the real deal. It's a pretty safe bet Steiner's allies won't be offering us any more contracts after we conduct an assault of this scale against their military-industrial concerns. I speak for everyone here in saying we'll follow you either way.
All right, well, this one pays more than the Steiner mission, so if we're true mercenaries, that's the way we're going to go. But we're doing this not for the money, we're doing this for the honor. But I'm going to jump back into my big heavy mech, which is the Atlas. And then we have some other mechs that we're going to want to jump into. I might want to strip weapons from some of the mechs that we used for that last mission. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll do it real quick. Just really quick strips of weapons, because I'd hate to get confused and not have weapons available that we should have available. So we're doing the same thing with the vultures. And then we had a Loki that we'll also be stripping out. So I don't think there's any modifications I need to make to our main group. It's possible that somebody lost a weapon. Problem with that is it's really oftentimes hard to figure out who that was, unless their mech went down or had significant damage. You might not think to check. And then we also had that Loki, which I'll also strip out and save. Okay. So we're not going to continue forward. So I know I need the Atlas. I don't actually recall what mechs we were using. I know I have a Daishi, which we're going to want to use. I have a... What are our other big mechs? We have the Gladiators, which we can use. Okay, so... Ooh, Catapult. That's not what we want. Can we have two Gladiators? Oh, I think that might have been... Is that one of the mechs we lost? Oh, no, here it is. It's just way down there. Okay, Gladiator all the way down there. This is starting to get crowded to the point that I'm thinking about selling some things. Let's go ahead and do that, because it's kind of annoying to deal with. So, chassis. I know I got a Shadow Cat. We don't really need that anymore. So I will sell that now. Now, a Vulture is 60 tons. A Catapult is, what, 65? 65. I might want to keep those around, because they might be better mechs than the Vultures themselves. We have a bunch of Thanatoses. I probably want to keep that. Ryokan I kept around just so I have a solid medium mech around. I could get rid of it, though. I want to keep the Mad Cat around for sure. Alright, well, I'll get rid of the Ryokan. Nah, I'll keep that around. Vultures are going. Okay, we'll sell all those. Okay. I mean, ideally we'd sell the catapults, but I always am afraid that it's going to sell the wrong one and not the ones you want to sell. But you know what? We'll just take that gamble and we'll sell them. Okay. Let's close that out. We could always buy more mechs. It's not that big of a deal. So that's good for now. We'll see if we need to buy anything. So Gladiator, we're good to go. Now Hannibal over here, I think had the Mad Cat Mark II, and he went down. So we don't have a mech for him at the moment. But let's skip him. Well, he might just jump back into the Black Knight, honestly. And then we also have the Thanatos. All right, so Black Knight, Thanatos. I believe this is the one that's armed. We'll find out if we choose the wrong one. And then I think we were just rocking the catapults, right? So catapult 13 and catapult 17. We'll find out if we sold one we didn't want to sell. I think we sold one we didn't want to sell. Well, we could rock Thanatos instead. Just run the one catapult. Yeah, okay. So you run catapult 13. And we'll give Spirit a Thanatos. We're going to have to set it up, though. Thanatos are nice heavy mechs, so... We also have Mad Cats as well. Matter of fact... Yeah, why don't we give one of our guys a Mad Cat? Because this is set up nicely. I could be misremembering what mechs I was using. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to sell our catapults entirely. So let me go to the catapult 13 and just strip its weapons. And we'll sell the catapults entirely. I don't think we need them anymore. All right, save, close, continue. Okay, and... Oh yeah, Mech Lab. Yeah, I want to go to the free market. Okay. Sell the catapults, get them out of our inventory, because we have the Thanatoses now, and those are heavier mechs, and I want to use those instead. So, sorry catapults, you're going to go bye-bye. I love catapults, they're one of my favorite mechs, but I think that's what we're going to do. And we've got plenty of cash now, so we can do a lot of upgrading in the future. All right. Let's close that up. Okay, so we've got Black Knight. I'm going to give you a Mad Cat. So, the one that we don't have damaged. Okay. And then Spirit is going to get a Thanatos, which I forgot to set up. Okay, so Thanatos 30 is already set up, so we're going to go ahead and set up 40. How do we have 30 set up? I might just do a copy-paste job here. So, a couple ballistic weapons, and a couple large lasers and an LRM-20. Okay, that makes sense. They're AC-5s. Okay. Easy enough. That seems like a decent loadout. So, we don't need jump jets. We don't need that kind of speed. I don't know how much I slowed that one mech down. We'll find out here in a second. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and check that right now. See what kind of speed we're running at, just so we know the baseline. Okay, so 63 is where we're running. Okay, we'll slow that down. 63. Weapons. All right, so it was a LRM-20 in one arm. And 2 large lasers. And a couple AC-5s. Okay. We'll give an extra ton of ammo to each of the ballistic weapons. We will up armor you. Okay. Remove a couple from the legs so that we've got a few full 3 tons to work with. Okay. Maybe go with a laser anti-missile system and a single heatsink. And that might not be the exact setup that we had in the other mech. And then we'll top up the armor. Okay. Looks good. I bet you that's not the setup we had before, but that's okay. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Continue. Kind of a nice mixture of firepower for Spirit here. And we get Thanatos 44. Okay, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a slightly different setup. Not exactly sure where the difference is. It could be that laser anti-missile system that I added in. But it looks like we're good to go now. So let's hop into the fight. We're going to be fighting in the day. Let's launch.
Here's where we make our mark in this civil war. We're throwing in with Victor's forces. We may have had some decent deals with Illyrans in the past, but it's time to get in or get out. I'm not quite ready to get out, and the smart money is on Victor.
Right on!
Great. Give a ready report, and let's go introduce ourselves.
Ready up. This is Rufus. Ready up.
This is Aisa. I am prepared.
Man, that woman's intense. All right, let's slowly trundle our way forward. That's the one thing I miss with this mech, is the bigger zoom window.
Units at Alpha moving to engage. Be ready.
Looks like a heavy lance backed by a pair of Zeuses.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
First time I've seen a Magi. I don't know what those are.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Get in here. Ooh, maybe we should back off. Okay. Just focus this guy down. He's almost down. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to clear. Okay. Another Thanatos.
Target destroyed.
Down he goes. Then we've got Zeus. I think that's one of the mechs that I can't actually get, which is a bummer. I actually like Zeus's. All right. Go forward. Gotta... Choppers!
Target destroyed.
Outpost at Alpha destroyed. Moving to assault main base at Beta.
Acknowledge. Commandos are lifting off in their con-off. ETA 2 minutes. Clear the defenses for them.
Roger. We'll signal when the base is clear of hostiles.
Target destroyed.
All right.
Target destroyed.
So off to Beta we are. Calliope turret. So if we can find the turret control, we'll want to...
Calliope's on the towers. Watch for him.
Or we can poke those down from range, though. If I've got vision of them, of course. Now, they have long-range missiles, though, so... Ideally, what we want to do... Get in a position... Ooh, okay. Oop, we hit the hillside there.
Target destroyed.
Down you go. Ah, we got vision here.
Looks like they finished arming those Fafnirs. This is gonna be one hell of a fight.
Watch yourself, sir. Recovered data indicates those heavy Gauss rifles are murderous within 600 meters.
Yes, I read that. And each of those Fafnirs mounts a pair of those things.
We're hitting the hillside here. Well, if we aren't within 600 meters, it can't hit us, can it? Okay, we're getting hit here. All right, well, that's what happens when you get too close, my friend. We're going to have an ally walk in front of me here. Can't believe that guy's still alive. He's a big assault mech, though. There we go. I'm gonna just poke him from range. Not sure the little dance he's doing.
Target destroyed.
There you go. For control.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Flappy turret. Try and take that out.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we got another one right there. Oh, it's far enough range that we're only being able to hit it with the auto cannon and our PPC when that comes online.
Target destroyed.
Okay. What's our objective now? Destroy all base defenders at Nav Beta. Okay. Some more Calliope turrets.
Target
There
destroyed.
you go. And another Calliope turret. We didn't even really get touched.
Clear of hostiles. Defense grid neutralized. Send green light to the commandos.
Done. Long-range scan shows 2 lances of enemy mechs closing on your location. Looks like 2 groups of heavies.
I thought this was going too well. Okay, people. We got 2 lances of bad guys coming to break up our party. Vicinity nav point Gamma. We have to buy time for our friends on the ground to get out of here.
Enemy detected.
Did she just say ass again? That's, I think, the second time she said that.
Enemy detected.
Alright, so we've got baddies coming in. Ow. Alright, we got good cover here. Maybe. So there's Zeus's. Ow. We're gonna get pounded here with long-range weapons. That's what the longbows carry. Helps if you don't miss your big damage. Good thing we didn't take much damage earlier on.
Target destroyed.
Down you go. If we focus on the arms, they shouldn't be able to... Okay. Yeah, one arm down. Alright, maybe we just go for the kill here.
Target destroyed.
Or is that it?
Enemy detected.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Enemy detected.
Okay, let's try and get into a position where we can get to them.
Enemy detected.
Their longbow.
Enemy detected.
Okay. Let's go after this guy. Alright. Okay, still doing pretty good here.
Target destroyed.
Down you go. Alright,
Target destroyed.
another longbow. Okay, one of our Thanatoses is taking a little bit of damage.
Lifting off. 30 seconds and they'll be clear. Target destroyed.
Okay, down you go. Okay, destroy weapons integration lab at Nav Beta. Okay, let's just look for the one in question. It will probably show up as red, but in case don't find it, there it is.
Castle, we're clear of enemies. Let's get salvage in here and see what kind of payday we earned.
Excellent work, Commander. A solid operation all around. I estimate 12 hours before the Lyrans can mount any effective counterattack. We should be well away by then.
Let's hope so.
You did it, Commander. As expected, the Steiner liaison has blacklisted us from future Lyran contracts on Merknet, but that should hardly matter. It looks like the Davions have plenty of work for us elsewhere. Check your star system overview for details.
Alright, so we shouldn't have any problem with that mistake that I made in the future, because it looks like we're not going to be getting any more Steiner missions, but get a decent haul of mechs, one of them being the Fafnir, and I believe that also unlocks the main reward of this job is it unlocks me the ability to buy more Fafnirs if we so choose. But that's going to be a fun assault mech that we can take a look at in the future. But in any case, this is going to wrap up this video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.